How's it going, people? And welcome back to Glory Hunters and welcome back to the Jumper Punch. I'm Mars. I'm going to start off with one. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Set piece again. Ole, ole. Set piece again. Ole, ole. I'm still looking for Tottenham. Have they won a game in the past 3-4 days? I'm looking down now. Leandro Trossard and myself are looking down on all tables. Champions League, Premier League, undefeated in the UCL, on top in the Prem, 1 loss, 2 draws. 9 wins? Looking good. North London derby complete. Bayern Munich. They'll be looking for them at Interpol because they're absolutely garbage. We're the trendsetters now. Everyone wants to follow us with the set piece again. Ole, ole. That's right. That's right. You can't handle it. You can't handle it. You can't handle it. I told you I'm going to be holding plenty of smoke. And as you saw on the TJP story, I was going bonkers. I'm going nuclear. If we win this league, it's over for everybody. It's over. It's over. But anyway, let's get everyone in. Bo, how are you?
Hello.
How you going?
Esteval, I like it. What a player, mate. Yeah, I'm good. Everything's good. Couple wins in the last week. Good wins. So
yeah, strong performance.
Very, very good. I'm getting a little bit more confident about the team now, so it's good.
Okay.
Yep.
Bro, he needs this. You need to start wearing a shiesty.
I do.
You need to start wearing a shiesty and so
now.
you're full camo, bro.
I've got to stop. This is so bad.
You guys
are before, but this is bad.
You guys are an abomination. What did you say? 2-1?
1-1.
Oh, you said 1-1.
2-2.
You said 2-2. Fuck, you put the doubt in.
It was a draw anyway. I thought we were gonna draw.
Carl Sam, how are you? How you going? Good. You well? Or maybe I should put it as live because I said I was going to go at 8:15, but stuff it. We go early. Yeah. Oh, you put 1-1. You put 2-2.
Yeah.
What did I put? I think I put like 2-1. I think no.
I think
3-0.
No, I think you had a flogging, right?
Dan put 4-1. I think.
Nah, he bitched it. He said like 2-1, 3-1, maybe 4-1.
No, he's still gonna get smashed either way.
Yeah.
I said
no. Guys are garbage. I mean,
naive me. Who would have?
I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna start with Liverpool and just say they're a bunch of frauds. Please. I'm just gonna say they're a bunch of frauds. They're the biggest frauds in this system.
It's over.
They are finished.
They are. They're deplorable. They are the worst champions and title reigning holders, whatever how you want to call them. They got a what is it? They're just holding it for us. They're keeping it warm for us. They're a joke. That's what they are. They only won the league by 17 points last year because Arsenal had about bulk injuries and Man City were cooked with injuries as well and just on a downward spiral. Other than that, they fell in. So
apparently Arne Slot's second season, wherever he's been, has just been horrible. So he's on track for another one.
Only Carlton, how are you? Happy to see Bo on this show. Bo's on everything, man.
That's a nice change.
Slobbing the hob.
Yeah, that's a nice change.
Yeah. Usually he's going at you. Slobbing the hob. Brock Lesnar was my favorite. So scary. I mean, that's for TRW with the Top Rope Wrestling. If you want to go across and watch that over there, go hit the subscribe button. Zacky's.
I wanna know. I want to meet this slob guy.
Yeah.
It's just, like I said, $2.99 here, $2.99 there, and he'll just say the most random shit.
But it started off as like him literally being Slobbo, and then now it's like his own person, which I love.
No, he's awesome. Yeah.
Me and Bo shared Maccas in the same car. We're practically family. That's
true story. We had about 3.5 hours worth of chat the other night, up and back.
That was good too. That was good.
That was a good show. Funny one actually. It was good. Liverpool. I mean. Where do you start? Where do you start with this team?
Zero. Well, here's one thing for you. One of the things that they were so good at doing was having a great defense. Like through their time, that they were known for having you've got your general, you've got Van Dijk, you've got other people that are just as capable, whether it was Kanate, Gomez, whoever, and then you had two, I would say, pretty much world-class fullbacks. Yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and then you had Robertson on the other side, right? Now it just seems like it's all disconnected. Kanate's an absolute clown. I don't know what
He's getting
he's too
very,
busy
very,
eating
very
frog
salty.
legs, bro.
they're not working together anymore, and there's just leaks everywhere. So that doesn't take away from how bad the rest of the team is right now. They're not firing either, but I'm just saying that for me stands out the most.
Yeah, no, they're putrid. Nottingham Forest 3-0 at home. They lose 3-0 at home to Nottingham Forest.
Wild.
Like, you know what? And we were saying too that they'd respond. Yeah, they'd respond. Maybe a 2-1 win, they'd respond. But this actually keeps getting worse. Like just another loss. Oh, but they might respond. No, another loss on top of that as well. Like that's.
Did you see him this morning?
Yes.
I didn't watch their game, but they got absolutely annihilated.
Oh, God.
That's why I made the comment that I made, because I watched the extended, the 25-minute one that you can watch.
Yeah.
I watched that, and every single attack that led to the goal, and even the ones that didn't, they were getting cut open way too easy. Yeah. Way too easy.
Mate, Arne Slot, he's lost the plot, bro. Don't worry about Arne Slot. Arne's got no fucking plot. How about that?
Yeah.
It feels like he does things without reason at the moment. Like you see Isak in the team against Nottingham, for example, and it's like,
jobber.
Why?
This bloke's a jobber.
Just cause, or like, is there a plan behind that, or
He's a jobber.
It's baffling. And then the midfield, to me, that's the biggest issue for me. The defense is number one, but midfield overall, I think they used to have a really defensive midfield. Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Henderson, who I never rated, but he was always defensive.
But he's a box to box. Wijnaldum box to box. Fabinho,
he was probably the most attacking out of them, and even that's saying something. And that used to mean the attacker kind of free roam a bit. Salah, Firmino, drop deep, whatever. And then they went to McAllister, who's a bit more Szoboszlai, who's a bit more advanced.
Szoboszlai is their best player by a mile.
100%.
By a mile. He's playing 100%. Right back and scoring goals.
100%. He's doing everything. But then they added in, I think, too much attack with Verts.
Too much Alan's party mix.
Even if he's not starting, but the balance is just still thrown from what they're doing throughout these whole past few months. They're just so unbalanced defensively, like you said, and
massive
the offense
disconnect.
When you've got defense gone, midfield gone, how's the offense going to even have a chance?
Yeah, they've got a huge disconnect, which hurts everybody. If you're disconnected at the back, which is where every play starts from, you've got midfielders that you've spent all this money on that just look lost, and then the people that you can usually rely on to maybe get you out of something like a Salah, for example, they're not doing shit either. No. And then imagine how what's his face feels. Gakpo. I think Gakpo is the only one, even though he's not exactly top of his game right now either.
I don't mind. He's a quality player. I like him. I got time for him. Yeah, I got time for him.
He's giving it a go. He's trying to make something happen, and you just got all these ball watchers around him.
I mean,
I don't watch them in depth, but that's what it looks like to me.
I mean, I didn't watch this morning, but I look at their team, right, what they fielded, and it's a strong team. Yeah, Gakpo. If you go, you change the keeper around Mamashvili, and then you've got, Virgil van Disney, Kerkez with his box head that he has, that Hungarian. Bro, is he Hungarian?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Hungarian. You know what I said? If you can't name a national dish from a country, bro, you're a dead shit. Straight dead shit, right? Virgil van Disney, he's done. Kanate, too busy, I don't know, in the Champs-Élysées, buying Louis Vuitton and Hermes and all this shit. Szoboszlai is their best player by a country mile, playing at right back, whatever that is. Curtis Jones, Gravenberch, McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Ekitike, and Cody Gakpo. I mean, that's nearly the exact same team that won the league last year.
Yeah. But you know what's funny too, right? So Szoboszlai's filling in at right back, like you said. The ideal right back would be the one they bought when they spent their millions in the summer, which was Frimpong, Jeremy Frimpong. I would guarantee you, I'll put all my money on it. If he was in the team right now and not injured, they'd be worse. Because he's not a right back. He's a right mid, basically.
So he still plays wing back for the Netherlands from time to time and has many times. So he'd be capable.
He's so advanced. So I'd say
see,
they'd arguably be worse. Can imagine it, and they're pretty bad right now too. So
bro, they've conceded 7 goals at home in 4 days.
you
7
don't
goals,
see that.
bro. 7 goals. I mean, how much?
Are you guys shocked?
I'm shocked.
Well,
Did I
didn't
think it was
think
going to
they
be a
sit
little bit
like
rocky?
this. It's
Yes,
ridiculous.
but I
It's
thought the
nuts.
rockiness would be okay. You remember, say, the start of August, start of September, when they were scraping out those late winners?
Yeah,
And people
Yeah.
the late winners. I thought that was the rockiness because they're not really disconnected yet. But no, this has gone way worse than I ever thought it would be.
Bro, they sit 12th in the league, right? Negative goal difference of 2, -2 goal difference. So they've won 1 out of the last 5 games, right? And they're on a 2-game a trough or whatever the hell you want to call it. They're in the Champions League. They sit, I think it's like 13th or something like that. Let me get it up. So they sit 13th as well, and they've scored only 10, and they've conceded 8. I mean, across all comps, well, the 2 major comps, what was that, Petty Mac?
Oh yeah.
Best fucking drink. Oh,
They've conceded nearly 30 goals across the 2 competitions.
it's unheard of.
That's
Unheard of.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
They're on it.
I boil it down to that disconnect at the back. It's horrible.
It's
It's
mate.
very bad.
There's no synergy in this team.
Nah.
They're lackluster.
The thing is, where does the disconnect come from, though? It's in the back, obviously, but how does it happen? Because they've got the same. You got Van Dijk still there. You know, Kanate still there, who was great last year. Like, is it the wing backs? Is that where it is? Because I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
It might be. However, so if you watch the extended ones of the PSV game, there were a few instances where when they cut in from the wings, it was too easy. So maybe that plays into that theory. But no one can tell me that, and you guys see it too. Kanate's he's finished. The guy, I'm not saying they're going to get rid of him or anything. I'm just saying for this season, the guy's cooked. He's done, right? Van Dijk is probably thinking, how on earth is there this much of a disconnect at the back right now? And there's only so much he can do to make that work. And the reason is quite simple. I mean, when we had Thiago Silva and the rest of our backline was quite horrible, despite how good he is and how much of a general he is, he couldn't even get it together. And to be fair, it's not really his job to make 3 other people pull their head in. You know what I mean? Part of it
but
is.
Even then,
right?
Even then, at least you had a midfield that was giving you some sort of cover too, yeah? Kante and the like.
Yeah, exactly.
At least some sort of cover there, but still,
right.
now there's nothing.
I mean, you got.
I hope they keep falling.
Yeah, 100%. I see Salah, and out of the 14 games he's played, this year, so he's played 5 in the Champions League. He's gone at 1 goal, 1 assist, and in the league is 12 games and 4 and 2. I mean, these are not the numbers that are usually synonymous with this bloke. You know what I mean? So he's had a stinker of a season. I mean, you're allowed 1, aren't you? I mean, and you hope someone else picks up the pieces. But the Trent Alexander-Arnold departures, I think it's hurt his game a lot. And they're right. There's too much disconnection down the right side. I don't think they work well with each other.
You had nothing.
Nah, he hasn't fired a shot. He genuinely hasn't fired a shot. He doesn't even look scary. Even when he's on the ball, he's like discombobulated. Like every time he goes to dribble the ball, he's like, "Bro, what the hell are you doing?"
It's very weird.
This is probably the worst type of player I've seen from Liverpool in a long while.
Good.
So
good. Keep going. Keep dropping. They got West Ham away this week, even though West Ham aren't the best. That's not even a bloody given.
It's a bit of a banana peel for some teams. That shit stadium.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not an easy place to go, even though they're bang average. But with how Liverpool is right now, what confidence are they going to have?
No.
Unbeaten in the last 3 at West Ham. They've won 2 and drawn their most recent.
There you go. So they're going to feel confident as shit, West Ham, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's going to be
they are going to feel confident.
Predictions on that game?
West Ham, Liverpool?
Yeah.
This isn't just being a dick. I seriously think it'll be 1-1 for most of the game, and West Ham will steal it 2-1.
I can see it.
Zach?
I mean, I should be saying Liverpool should respond, but that's what I said last week and the week before. So I'll go 2-2.
2-2. Come on.
I'm gonna go. Jesus,
The fact that we're even questioning this is beyond me too. Like,
how the
imagine
hell are these the title
Well,
holders?
we were doing the same for Man United last season, so
that is true.
Yeah, but
you
Man
know.
United have been like they've been a clown show for 10
I know.
years.
But we're talking about a big. I guess they're back. They're reigning champions, so it is a little worse. But yeah, go on.
I'm actually torn on this. I want, like, obviously, I want what's their names to win. West Ham.
West Ham.
I just want to see.
It's at a
I'm
good
gonna
time
go-
too. It's at 1 a.m. So
I'm
it'll
gonna
be
go
good to
draw.
watch.
I'm gonna go a draw. I'm gonna go like a 1-1 draw.
All right.
Like they probably score first, West Ham, or maybe Liverpool score first, and then West Ham draw it late.
All right.
Maybe. I
Little
don't know. Who
precursor
knows?
to the big one, huh?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you can come on if you want to come on. You can come on, most definitely. The link's in the chat, but I'll drop it again. There you go. Afternoon, Roccomoro. How are you?
Roccomoro.
Liverpool are fucked, ugh, mate. Absolutely cooked. We're just talking about you. So if you go back, you can listen to us cook you. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised, but I just thought the way that they won it last year, we weren't a 17-point team adrift worse a team than Liverpool. I don't care what anyone says.
No, I agree.
And you know me, I don't really blame injuries, but when you have injuries to that extent, with Saka was out for 3 to 4 months, you had Gabriel was out, and then Gabriel Jesus done an ACL, then Gabriel Martinelli was out Havertz was out for like 5 months. So you have all these players that you putting your trust in, and you're going, oh, okay.
You got some good depth now, though.
Yeah, and if you got a healthy squad, well, then it keeps going.
For sure.
We'll move.
Sorry,
No,
I'm saying like they made no signings before when Slot came in. Nothing except for the keeper, for the backup keeper. Like that's literally it. They made no signings, so it's an injury for them would have been horrible.
100%.
Exposing the lack of depth. But now they've got all the depth in the world, and it's just so interesting how it's happened.
Poo.
Liverpool.
We'll bring in we've got a fan here, Harrison.
How are you, lads?
How you going, Harrison?
How are you, bro?
You well?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Heard you're a Man City fan.
Yeah.
Is that a Santa
What are you
outfit?
doing? That is a Santa outfit, and he goes for the Lakers as well. He goes for everyone I hate. How are you?
Not bad. You?
Yeah, I'd say pretty good. If you take it by the stories this morning, I'm buzzing. I'm on cloud 9, or should I say
That's
on that
cool.
after cloud? Let's go on to the Man United game.
Yeah.
0-1 at home to the Toffees. There, Vince Lochisano goes for the Toffees actually. To shout him out for him, so we're
That's an
shouting
old
out
school
the
top right
Toffees.
there.
That is an old school top. Yeah, big win. A big win. Down a man as well. Did you see that? I was watching their game and
Punch his own bloke.
yeah, Idrissa Gana, like he just smacked him. He just smacked him across. It wasn't like, I don't think it was red card worthy, but I thought he was going to cop a yellow. But then he pulled out the red card. I'm like, wow.
Once something like that happens, it went and look no further than Lee Bowyer back in the day for Newcastle, right?
Yeah.
When it happened back in the day when Newcastle had a sick kit too. Yeah. Back then, it just causes unrest in the team. Everyone's thrown off by it and so on and so forth. And surprisingly, these guys, buddy, turn up even more so after that and just get the win. I don't know. I didn't see the full game. I just watched
I watched the full game. Mate, they played like they had 12 players out there. They actually played like they had 12 players out there. United were lackluster in build-up play as well. And the players that I said that would be dangerous, your Drewsbury Halls, obviously in Dye. Grealish
He's one of the best players in the league. I will say it. He's ridiculous.
And then
not
Drewsbury
many players take on the dribbles that that he's taking on. He's ridiculous.
Drewsbury Hall's goal was a nice goal, but should have been saved. It had a full hand to it. Yeah. Keeper had a full hand to it. Should have saved it. I thought it was poor keeping to be honest.
I reckon we should have kept him as depth. I don't know why we bought him as
It was
a depth
quick. He
player.
barely ever really featured, didn't he? It was mostly
No.
Conference League.
He was bought as a depth player. It was literally just like a
Yeah.
fill-in thing. It wasn't even like a planned thing, I don't think. But getting rid of him, I don't know, because he's I'm not saying just because of this week, but I'm just saying on a side note, I'm spewing we got rid of him, to be honest.
Yeah, no, you got him from Leicester, didn't you?
Yeah.
From Leicester? Yeah.
When they got
Relax,
relegated,
Mars.
we took him.
Only November. I like how you put it too. Well, good playing words, mate. Well done, Rocco. Well done. Did you watch Harrison? Did you watch the Man United game or not?
Nah.
Nah, that's right. You don't have to watch it when you go for Man City, mate. It's if what is it, 5 of the last 7 years? Is it not?
Fuck, it must be
Yeah,
nice.
I thought they were horrible. They were actually a banter squad back to what they do. Ruben Amorim, people were calling for his head again. I'm just
Then
like,
it kind of stagnated for a bit. Like the ups and downs weren't as up and down for him, and then this happens. I thought they turned a corner slightly.
Nah.
I don't think it's a major thing though. Like,
No.
it really isn't. In the grand scheme of things, he's like 1 win off the top 5 or something, or top 6 or something like that, right?
yeah.
Mars?
Roughly.
Yeah.
Let me get.
I don't have it on my screen. I got something else. So
Had the table handy to me.
I'd say top 6.
So they're
minimum.
10th. Yeah, 18 points, and yeah, so they're off the top 5. They're a win off. Yeah, top 4 they're a win.
Pending other results, it'll just take for them to go on another similar run to what they just did, which whatever it was, a draw and 2 wins or whatever it was, right? And then you see them back in the running for those European spots up there again. So I don't think it's much of a setback. So to be calling for his head is a little bit rich.
Yeah.
But
Well, people calling for Arne has got no clue. His head, mate. So
that baffles me. But I mean, we've already gone past Liverpool. But yeah.
Man United got Crystal Palace this weekend away at Selhurst Park. I'll get rolled.
Not easy.
I'll get resold. They'll get resold.
That's become not even like sneakily tough. Like that is a tough.
No,
That's tough.
It's a tough match away. Selhurst Park.
Yeah.
I'm just going to kick it off. I'm going to go 3-1 Crystal Palace.
Fair enough.
Bo?
1-1.
Okay. Zach?
Which is
I'll
like
go
honestly,
1-1 as well.
I don't know why I'm saying 1-1. I feel like Crystal Palace can score more against them, but I just feel 1-1.
I think it might be one of those games where you think it's going to be crazy scoring, but yeah, I'll go 1-1 as well.
Harrison?
3-1, I think, yeah.
Man United or Crystal Palace?
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace. I like it. A lot. Favorites going. Crystal Palace favourites 230, the Man United 280, and then you've got the draw 340. Grand Bull response.
As a Man City fan, I have to go
against 3-1 is very doable.
Yeah,
of course you have to go against United. 100%. Those frauds. Seeing as we've got a Man City fan, fine. I didn't know we had a Man City fan. So another one has appeared. They've reared their head. You are a rare breed. You're like diamonds, huh? Pressure creates diamonds, right? And we've got a diamond here in the rough, Harrison. Let's go to Man City. 2-1 loss to Newcastle on the weekend. Watched a very close game. Remember what I said? No Haaland, no City. Bloke doesn't score, and he got shut out completely out of that game. His worst game of the season so far. Newcastle just to a man. I don't know. I just felt like they were going to do something at home against Man City. You could feel it. I don't know. From my point of view, I don't know what I think. I think, did I have a result or did I have did I have Newcastle?
We got to start writing these down, bro.
Yeah, I should. I should write it. Usually I should.
Pretty sure we all said City wins from memory. A lot of us said City wins. I said City win. That's for sure.
No, I think I had a draw. I had the draw in this 1-1.
Yeah,
I had a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
I thought they'd get a result. But yeah, no, they were brilliant. Regimented. Eddie Howe again. Just knows how to get it done against the big boys. Harrison, did you watch your game?
Nah. It's probably too early in the morning for me, to be honest, mate.
Oh, tell me about it.
I would say I echo your sentiments, but I watch nearly every game, so I'll try to.
We have Leeds in our next game, so
It is. That's going to be a tough game. I don't know if it's away. I'll have to look now.
it's at home. It's at Etihad.
It's at the Etihad. All right. Yeah, it is too. Yeah. But no, played well. Newcastle, hats off to them. They get another result against the big boys. Did you watch it, Bo?
Nah, I didn't watch this game, man.
You didn't? Zach? Nah.
I watched the highlights, and the main thing that I could see, like you said, sometimes it is as simple as no Haaland, no party. Especially when Newcastle's defenders, you got Tior, who they got from your boys, AC Milan, and then you've got you got Dan Burn. They are monsters. They are not just any centre backs. I know Premier League centre backs are huge in their own regard anyway, but they are huge. And when you've got those two, Haaland likes to kind of crash the box late and header at the back post or something like that, or he might run to the front post or whatever if it's a corner or a set piece. He was not allowed to do that. It was simply they lock up the big guy, and then the rest of City, which we know are kind of that more technical kind of player, just couldn't play through it. St. James's Park, as I said, is the hardest away fixture. I hate going there. We're going there soon enough anyway, but horrible.
Again, the no presence of Rodri as well. I mean, Joel Linton, they bodied him in the midfield. Ramirez as well, and he's technical. They were up for the fight.
I can't stand him, but yeah,
they were up for the fight. They were physical. They won the midfield battle easy. Easy. They killed them in the middle. Hats off to them. I mean, we got our win over them early in the year, which we couldn't get that. So that's how I kind of knew the start of the year that, okay, maybe this is a different Arsenal. Noel Gallagher on the panel next week. Yeah, Oasis, 100%.
That'd be awesome.
Baztec up the Chelsea. Estavio, we like it. Estavio, we like it because the champ, bravo. London is blue, you wish. Convinced Mars doesn't sleep. Nah, I don't know. You'd have to ask my partner. So, yeah, she usually says I don't sleep. 2 hours, 3 hours here and there. I nap, like an old man. You know when you get those nana naps? Yeah, I non nap.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so you've got Man City at home to Leeds United, Man City currently sit third. They lose second on the mantelpiece, 7 points adrift from Arsenal. Leeds third last. There's a lot of clicking. My ears have just got absolutely bummed. I'm expecting a massive fight back in this one. I'm going to go Man City. I'm going to go 4-1 Haaland hat trick.
Fuck. Now I feel like putting that on. You know that because you said it, and with your track record, I think I might.
Haaland hat trick.
Are they at home? Did you say they're at home?
Yeah, they're at home. They're at home.
Yeah, it's a thumping. I think 3-0.
Yeah. Conceded 22 goals, Leeds. They've only scored 11.
Not known for defense at all, really.
This is a good luck one, this one. Zach?
Yeah, I'll go 3-1 City. I think if he's going to keep Haaland down for 2 games, I mean, like that doesn't happen.
Yeah, and I mean, we didn't even touch on in the Champions League in the morning as well. I mean, far out. Yesterday morning. My ears getting absolutely mauled here. Getting mauled. Man City. I mean, mate, I can't believe it. They got mauled at home to Leverkusen, 0-2, 0-2 or 2-0, whatever the hell you want to call it. I watched a little bit of their game, and Leverkusen aren't doing any. They're not traveling that good. They're going okay. They're going good. They're third, but there's problems, mate. There's trouble in paradise for both the number one contenders who we thought. Well, we had the number one contender battle between Liverpool and Man City, and Man City won out on that. But mate, they've fallen back down the pecking order. Both these teams. Man City also sit adrift in the Champions League. I'm just looking on the table. Give me 1 second. So they sit 9th. 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. So it's not all like doom and gloom in the Champions League, but disappointing from them. Harrison, What's your prediction against Leeds? Yep, and he's he's just on the mute. But yeah, no, I expect him to get the job done quite easily. I expect him to bounce back with ease. When Harrison comes back off mute, we'll get his prediction. Where do we want to go? I guess we'll go to Chelsea.
Sorry,
won't we?
lads.
Hey, all right. What's your prediction? Man City, Leeds?
Got to go City 4-2, I reckon.
4-2. You put that one on as a Man City supporter. Who scores?
Haaland scores 2, and I don't know who scores the other 2.
Maybe Reinders gets on the scoreboard, or I don't know.
Nice
Jeremy
that first
Doku.
game. He sold us all a dream. I put him in my fantasy. He gave me points in that first week, and then I've got nothing for 10 weeks straight. I have to transfer him out.
Who, Reinders?
Grinders, yeah.
Actual Reinders.
I thought I was the biggest intellect. I was like, oh my God, finally. A first week bang, 12 points down, nothing.
He was
Liverpool,
set to be pretty good. But...
Yeah. No, he's a good footballer. He fits the system of a Guardiola. Liverpool were on top of the CL last year, then crashed out in the first knockout stage. Just saying. You're saying we're going to do the same. You fell into that. All last year you fell into it. They fell in, mate. What are they? Yeah, Man City $1.20 to Leeds. Yeah, they'll probably come into $1.15. It's just be an absolute drubbing. Chelsea, mate. Second on the Christmas tree. Coming up to Christmas as well. Traveling well, good win away to Burnley. You know what? I'll let you take it away because this is your team, and I'll always love to hear what you have to say about them. So you take it away.
Yeah, started really shaky. Burnley, I mean, everyone thought they were just going to park. So, you know, the first thing I said, like I said last week, I said if we can get through the bus, we'll be all right. We should beat them. Yeah. But they didn't. They came out. They took it to us from the very. So I'm just waiting for the noises. They took it to us from the very start, and then I'm thinking, oh, this is not going to be what we think it is, and it wasn't for a good probably, I would say maybe 20 minutes max. And then eventually, once we settled and didn't let them get back into the game after that, I mean, first half was very whatever, but once we got our passing on board, and I would say that is probably our best. I would say probably as a defense, that's the best we've looked, to be honest. Really, really solid. Everyone turned up. Cucurella I think he's very underrated, man. Like even in the Champions League game, both games, he was just on top of it. He's everywhere. I can't stop singing his praises. He's very, very good. But the only really bad thing I would have had to say is that when they did decide to kind of one thing I will say, our defense are no good with a high line. We attempted it and then we kind of dropped back a bit. But we don't have players like a Saliba or a Gabriel who are that world class that if you're going to play a high line, they know how to
they chop you out.
They know how to not get caught out. However, our guys, even though they're being instructed to play high, which we did, I think after about 10, 15 minutes, we got caught out about 2 or 3 times over the top against Burnley. And it just, it wasn't working. So I think we dropped a little bit, not too much, but enough to make a difference in FIFA terms, you know, where you put it directly in the middle. So you're not high, but you're not low. Right? It's exactly where we went to. And it was good. After that, our defense was solid as hell. But yeah, I just didn't think we were going to let them in the game that much like we did. We're lucky we didn't concede in the first 15, 20 minutes. But after that, beautiful. Andre Santos to come in. So Caicedo didn't play because he had international with Ecuador, right? Yeah. So after... Yeah, I think he had a light training session and they didn't want to risk it.
Because they got that long flight from South America. Usually when they got those long flights from South America, they go on a quiet one and then they come back into the next game.
That's it. Plus, with the amount of running he does, you know, he wouldn't have got through the full 90 minutes anyway. But to say Santos picked up from where Caicedo leaves off, he had That was an amazing performance. The amount of interceptions, the amount of reads he had on their plays and everything, he was just all over it, man. Like, it really, really good performance. Saved our ass a few times as well. So, very, very good. But there was a little Burnley push in the second half. But I think once we got the first goal, I think we were pretty, not home and hose, but yeah, our defense was on board to be able to defend that. And then Mark coming on at the end, that was a brilliant play. I don't know if you guys saw the goal. There was Neto down the right-hand side, cut in, plays a pretty simple ball to split the defense a bit. And Mark's just used absolute power to get past his man. Great vision to cut it back, and then Enzo, pretty simple finish. But
he's hit the scoreboard a fair few times. Fernandez as well. He's been on the end of a few this year.
It seems to be every week with him.
Well, Caicedo's usually the plan there is, and it was the same plan with Santos. It's just standard. One stays back, one goes forward, right? And that's it. So
and he worked.
Very, very good. At the end of the day, there wasn't a lot of. It wasn't very eventful or anything like that. It was a pretty straightforward game in the second half, and it's beautiful. Now we sit second. Okay, we're 6 points behind, but that's the position. That's the best position we could have been in going into playing Arsenal this week. So you can't really fault anything that's gone on this week. And we go and beat Barca 3-0 in the Champions League. That was an absolute stomping. Right?
That was a drubbing.
Incredible.
And we continue to sing Esteval, I like it. Yeah. So really, really good. Can't complain this week. Absolutely nothing to complain about.
I mean, any Barcelona that you come up against, and then people go, yeah, but they were missing here and there, but there's still always a quality opposition to come up against Barcelona. Always a strong team. 3-0 away as well. So
yeah. And Cucurella pocketed Lamine Yamal.
He did.
Absolutely. Now, they know each other very well, right? But absolutely pocketed him completely. The only actually, wait, I say no complaints, and this isn't a complaint. It's just something to point out. Liam Delap against Burnley his hold-up plays okay, but his positioning is shit. And part of it I can excuse because he makes good runs, but our centre-backs don't have the vision to play him through. Whereas a centre-back like Gabriel or Saliba or Van Dijk and stuff who's switched on will see that play from the back. We don't quite have that. So these runs that he's making, he's not used to getting the ball like he used to at Ipswich because they used to do that for him all the time. Now he doesn't have that with us. So I think maybe he might be a bit frustrated. I don't know. But he's still not 100% settled into this team. I guess scoring a goal against Barca might have just made him feel that little bit better. But
bit of a confidence.
Yeah, that's the only thing, man. Honestly, good week. Really happy week.
You can't complain, can you? 2-0, 3-0 win, 2 clean sheets in a row, second, and then you're also 7th in the Champions League. So you're going good there. 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss.
Do you know what it was?
12-4,
just
6 again.
For that one.
You'll qualify.
You said last week you struggled to break down the block. Well, against Burnley especially, the midfield had space to kind of move up a bit more, create the outnumber, give the front 3 an extra man or 2. Yeah. And the connection between Enzo and then any winger, regardless who, was pretty impressive, to be honest.
The passing was much more crisp. Yeah.
Correct. And you paid money for that, and it's starting to kind of, be consistent.
Yeah, the consistency is coming from a good, and it's something I mentioned maybe on the first ever show or the second show that we did, where I said that we have an issue, like you just mentioned there, about breaking down that block.
Yeah.
Now, when we get into those small spaces and things like that, good teams have that flair and that nous to get through there, right? And I mean, the best example of that is City when they were in their prime. They used to work the ball into the box amazingly, right?
80% possession.
That's what I want our team to aspire to when they get to those positions, because we can get it in there nice and easy, but it's like they just capitulate and they have no idea what to do when they get there. So if we can get that, to A grade level, we might be even more of a threat.
It's a tough prospect. Like especially
it's a hard thing to do.
Tough prospect, man.
That's it. I'm suspecting little man in our left-hand corner didn't watch the Chelsea game or any of them. No. Nah, no way. But you know what? I'm gonna keep the preview for the Chelsea Arsenal game for last because I will touch into now Arsenal v Tottenham, North London derby. It's what I expected. This game is what I expected. Two teams at polar opposite ends of the spectrum. You got one that is absolutely flying on top, and then you got a Tottenham that wants to come to Arsenal and be pragmatic and sit 12 buses behind and think you're going to, I don't know, play for a draw. I mean, we get criticised for set piece again, ole. I mean, the next best is Chelsea, I think, with 9 or 8 goals. We've got 10 in the Premier League. Then there's a couple. I think Manchester City have got 8 as well. So, but Eze, hat-trick hero, scores on his North London debut. I think he's the first Arsenal player to have a hat-trick in the North London derby. Something like that.
Really?
Something crazy like that. Yeah, he was fantastic. Man of the match performance. I thought the first phase build up that we had, and we're like an anaconda. We're like a bison, just controlled the game from start to finish. I never felt. I mean, the only mishap was, you get that freak goal with Richarlison, and you just go, of course, we're going to give you one. How many times we give you a goal like that?
You know what? And this is a little bit off topic, but I saw a tweet, and he said about Richarlison's goal catalogue. And if you look at just the goals he scored, and that's it, you think someone in 20 years, I think he's like R9.
You think he's R9? Did you see him in the morning this morning? He had the R9 kit on, mate.
Yes.
It was looking like R9 out there.
T90, forget about it.
But I mean, what can you say about this game?
I mean, you pretty much said about everything that you guys did right, which is true. The press was ridiculous. Like we literally couldn't do anything, and I don't say that, what's the word? Like I don't say that lightly. Like we genuinely could not do anything. I reckon from the first 2-3 minutes, you could just see every time we got the ball in a pocket in our own defense, we try and play that pass in, intercepted. Zubimendi, Rice, forget about it. Every time we kept trying to play that pass, it was Idogi or maybe it was, maybe a midfielder, for example, trying to zip it in, trying to, for a target man in the middle, and we could not hit that pass, and we kept trying all game, especially early. We could not hit that pass.
As soon as I saw your team sheet, I'm like, good luck. As soon as I saw your team sheet, I saw that flat 3. Oh well, not flat 3. It was a 5. It was a 5-2-3, but turned into a 5-5.
Yeah, pretty much.
He was like a 5-5, and you're just holding. You couldn't get out.
Pretty much. Maybe
Paulinho and Bentancur, like
give or take a 4-5-1, and then either way, you've got to really. If it's a 4-5-1, our striker is Richarlison. So you've got 4-5-1, and the 1 is up against the best defense in world football, which I hate saying, but it's true. So I mean, and that's exactly what I said. It was just a disconnect. You saw our attacking opportunities or lack thereof. I'm not big into the XG thing, but our XG was literally nothing. We had barely any shots on target. I mean, even from then on, regardless of how you guys were playing, there's no way to win a game. And I think I said last week when we were previewing it, I said we went to the 5-back against PSG, which we'll talk about PSG anyway. We went to the 5-back against PSG in the Super Cup, and it worked wonders because we were actually pressing. We're actually creating chances. We're actually taking a little bit of risk to get some sort of reward. And we scored 2 goals against it. We were 2-0 up in that game. And this was just a complete opposite. Whether it was, fully on you guys or fully on us, I think it was personally more on you guys. You guys are incredible. But yeah.
It's time to go!
It's time. Yeah. It's
Sorry, Harrison. Just the mic settings and just kept like I was going absolutely bonkers. But no, I thank you for joining. Absolutely, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. But yeah, we nullified your strengths. Or whatever the strengths are that you have. Kudos.
We didn't really show much to
be. Kudos became, instead of a right winger, he was he might as well have held he might as well have been the corner post for us. The corner flag. He would have just flapped nicely like that. He would have flapped nicely.
We could not hold up the ball. This always happens.
Can't hold up a trophy.
Okay. I was actually literally 2 seconds away from giving you credit too. Nah, because I said to Mars on the day, I go, this is the worst performance I've ever seen since 3 weeks ago against Chelsea.
Mate, did you know when you knew too, or when Declan Rice that shot within like a minute, 2 minutes, that little lob ball, I'm just like, I'm like, that this is going to be a cricket score. I said, how far? I said, how far?
And then the goals. I've been speaking for like 2 minutes already. Have not touched at the not touched on the goals once.
Oh, our goals.
The way the goals have actually gone in.
Oh yeah,
the pockets of space that we just we're not closing down. And then the Richarlison goal was just, that's just classic Richarlison.
It was out of it, but it was out of our mistake.
Yeah.
Correct.
We capitalized on a mistake from Zubamendi. I was screaming. I'm like, pass it. And then he starts layer rising on the ball. But it is what it is. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
Harrison, thanks for having me on. Sorry about the mic. I don't watch the games live, but I rewatch the highlights. No, that's all right. Thank you. At least we found the Man City supporter. I love it. Thank you very much.
I was really hoping for a exciting game.
North London derby of old.
I messaged Mars after 3-0 and I go, I'm going to bed. Okay. Mate, I was so disappointed. I was hoping for a massive freaking chaotic derby. Yeah. And I know you didn't see it coming, but because I predicted 2-2, I thought we were going to get a bit of back and forth, whatever, maybe a punch on or two.
You're right.
And I just messaged him, I've had enough. I'm going. You guys are going to thump them.
I was never nervous in that game. Like, usually in the North London derby, usually I'm going, they can turn it they can just turn it on, come to our place and do something. I never thought that. I genuinely, I know hindsight's a wonderful thing, but you can run through the messages with Paul. You can even ask Dan as well. I never felt like, usually I'm speaking, go, you're a chance this week. I thought that was genuinely not a chance. It's not even being blatantly disrespectful.
No, it's true. It's true.
It's just the confidence that we exude right now is I expect to win that game and easy.
You know what, too? Yeah. When you speak about derbies, the line is, ladder position doesn't matter, form doesn't matter. We said it last week about derbies. Any derby in the world,
that's true.
Any sport, ladder position doesn't matter, whatever. This one, derbies at the Emirates for us, except for the 1-2 draw we had. First derby under Ange, which was, we know how that ended too. But apart from that, it was this is for lack of a better term, our heritage when it comes to derbies at the Emirates, or even just derbies lately. We just don't seem to rock up. And I know that sounds a little bit simple, but we just do not seem to rock up, and we haven't rocked up again, and it was embarrassing.
As you said before, couldn't progress the ball. I just want to touch on Eze. 60 million for this bloke. 60 million we only paid for this bloke.
Yeah.
That is, if we're talking bargains on him, I know I'm talking after that game and he scored 3, but I think I said the game before that he was probably his worst game against Sunderland. Yeah. I thought he was nullified. He just couldn't get into the game.
Couldn't find those spaces that he found against us.
But other than that, every other game he's worked into the season nicely, and he's picked up assists and goals along the way as well. So, I thought he was brilliant. That left foot finish as well. The second goal was just just brilliant. I'm that's what I expect from him. And in that 10 role, I just like him better than Odegaard. I think he offers more. I think he's a more progressive footballer as well.
He does.
He finds those pockets as you touched.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to play those passes first time, bang bang, where Odegaard will take 3 touches and go backwards. Yeah. And oh god,
he did that at Palace.
Odegaard sits deeper too. You can tell. He wants to sit deeper. But I think I said it, and it's annoying too. But Zubamendi, I think, could unlock the title, which sounds sick in the head for me to say. What he's done is incredible in that midfield. Or not,
he's
not
allowed Declan Rice.
Yeah.
He's allowed Declan Rice to play now the box-to-box midfielder.
And he's allowed Eze to play his role, And then you got Timber at right back who, I think he's having a great season.
All right, the best right I'm going to put this to you too, both of you. Is he the best right back in the world at the present time? Just present time.
In the Prem, for sure. I'd have to have a better think about the world, but I'd say in the Prem 100% at the moment, currently, yeah.
Who? I missed who you were speaking about. Sorry. Timber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
I can't remember the last time he's had an absolute stinker, a proper stinker.
Yeah, I mean, it's so
It's tough
for
because you
me,
don't watch a lot of football, like a lot of other world football. But just
number
going
one,
off,
that, but in the Prem, yes, for sure, I think so. But I'm just very, I don't know if I'm just stupid in the way that I think or unique in the way that I think, but I just right back, wing back, full back, like I don't know, it's all different to me. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Oh, gotcha.
Then
In
again,
terms of a role,
if you look at him, he does everything. He's an
does.
all rounder. So
you
yeah,
can't
you
get
probably could.
past him.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
you
you
know
probably
what's
could.
interesting too?
I mean, you got
Sorry.
Hakimi at PSG.
Yeah, he's injured though.
You
At
know,
the
you
moment.
got him.
That's why
Obviously
I was
Reece James, but
iffy.
at the moment he's up and down, fluctuating. Obviously, coming off a big injury. Jeremy Frimpong is nowhere. And
You know
then
what's
look
interesting
at
too?
Trent. That's probably your next bet.
Again, and he's injured too. So you might have a point there. But I think the thing with Arteta fullbacks is they're usually centre backs. Usually, like Calafiore is more of a
versatile.
left-sided centre back. Timber, when he kind of came there, was a right-sided centre back. So I guess it kind of fit. But the way he's evolved, I never really thought he'd become much of an attacking threat or much of a progressive type of player. I thought he'd kind of sit. Not back, but not really advance the ball as high. But what he's been doing is so solid on the ball. You simply can't take it off him.
I first found out about him from the Dutch team.
Yeah.
And when I
He's
saw
big.
that, it was just an outright defensive performance. It had nothing to do with going
Correct.
forward at all, right?
And that's why I was a little bit hesitant when he signed to us. I was like, oh, what's really the point? Another centre back, but no, he's evolved.
I think
no,
our
not centre back,
talent.
right back,
Right back.
not centre back.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
So
That's what I meant.
I honestly thought, yeah, okay. When they signed him, great for defense, but I mean, in the way that Arsenal play, I don't know how this is going to work. Guys, just obviously he had it in his kit bag and no one knew,
Just like
but
this.
Arsenal knew.
I think our talent ID as well, like with our sign, albeit like Raheem Sterling on loan. Like, come on, bro, what is that? But
Yeah.
other than that signing, I know you got the Willian and all that of all the old, but our present
The old Chelsea.
talent ID and the signings that we've made, I don't think we've put a foot wrong. As of this year, no. Even last year to a certain point, I know the Raheem Sterling one, everyone will bring that one up. But other than that, I think the talent ID and the scouting too has been phenomenal. So it's allowed us to build this team now that we've got probably the best squad in the world of football right now.
You know
Just the
what?
squad wise as well. It's so
Yeah.
strong.
Well,
I
if you
agree-
just
I
go
agree
by
with that.
stats and position, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I agree with the fact that it is a very strong squad. I reckon it's not so much for me personally talent ID because a lot of these players, it's big money. It's it's big money, big fees, big names, big clubs. It's Declan Rice and Eze. They're known commodities. But I think it's a lot of teams do spend big as Liverpool, whatever, and they're not fitting in. But I
No.
think a testament to the way that it works with you guys is you do spend big, but it fits in. You get the right player. Yeah, you might pay a bit, but you're getting a player who is going to perform. And realistically, like did Declan Rice, did Zubamendi, did Eze have a lot of teams have players that come in, don't do much for a bit. They kind of need to settle. He doesn't say you don't need that settling time. It just fits in.
They did everything that Chelsea never did for years, and they didn't spend for the sake of spending. They filled the gaps or lack thereof. There wasn't a lot of gaps. It was more so just improving. But they got the players that were required for that improvement, and their system, which is very important. Which, like I say, don't spend for the sake of it. Honestly, if you can't fault them at the moment. They're very hard to beat. It's going to be very hard to knock them off this. I don't see it. Look, generally speaking, I don't see it happening, right? But I also have in the back of my head that it's a Premier League and Arsenal, time after time after time, year after year after year, seem to have this thing where they fall in December. Now, whether or not it happens, we don't know.
So I'll just go the past transfers this season. So Kepa, I call him Balenciaga, $5 million from you blokes, Chelsea. And I thought when he came in the cup games, I thought he held his own. And I had nothing, mate. His kicking was great as well. So I think he's a great number two. He's a very good number two. because he can be a number one, as we saw at Chelsea. They just didn't rate him. Obviously, Sanchez is good enough, obviously, to overtake him. Zubimendi, who was signed from last year, 60 million. Then you got Norgard as well, who playing in cup games, 12 mil. Madueke from Chelsea, mate. We love doing deals with Chelsea. I don't know why, but we love it. 55 million. And I thought he's been good this year. I think I'm not going to say like he's been outstanding, but he's done what he's had to do. He's scored. He's been great cover. Again, you're not going to have the same level as Saka, but when he comes in, he does his job, and he's been providing. Mosquito, 15 million from Valencia. Mate, that's if Saliba goes out, he comes in. He's got the pace. Obviously, he's not as good as Saliba, but I don't feel like there's any worry. When he's in, I feel solid. Gyökeres, Bob the Builder, 63 mil. I mean, 63 million for a striker nowadays is practically nothing, right? So correct. I think it's good.
You know what it is too?
He's got some numbers on the board. It's better than Isak right now.
Correct. And you know what else? You could have stuck with what you had, Marino or whoever the other midfielder was. You know what I mean? You could have stuck with that. But no. Zubimendi, you upgrade. You improve, like you said. It's honestly, I'm a bit envious of it. You know, like we've got players that's like, yeah, we could stay with so and so, but we could upgrade and we can get better. But yeah, it comes to what you said before.
Then you sign Eze for 69 million.
That's the thing. You had Odegaard. He's fine, but you upgrade again.
Eze better. Eze's a better player than Odegaard. Gives you more. And then Hincapie, he came in against Tottenham. And didn't look, mate, you just in, bang, yeah.
All Arsenal defenders are the same. I've said they're all the same thing at the moment.
And he's on loan, but we'll buy him probably at the end of the season anyway. So 50 mil, whatever there is. Xavier M. Might as well happen to the Raw show with Andy and Bocek, Top Rope Wrestling. I thought it was going on Tuesday straight after all. Yeah, we just moved it to our own channel. So TRW Top Rope Wrestling. So it's on YouTube. It will be in the description below as well. So yeah, you can go there. Your favorite designer brand is Balenciaga. I can't stand Balenciaga. They're the devil, mate. So you have Balenciaga sock shoes. I'll tell you what, I've never owned them and never will. Just showed up to the show, fellas. Up the tune in the Prem, but the Champions League. Nick Pope out, ruined our win. Ramsdale must start. Yep, I agree. Great win against Man City. And how you going? Convincing win. Arsenal stay on top. 29 points now, 9 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. And I still think that we should be undefeated. We just got beaten by a freak goal. And I still think that, what's his name? I call him Zach Williams now. Our keeper. Now, oh my God, I've just gone blank.
Raya?
Yeah, Raya. I call him, he looks like Zach Williams. I thought he should have saved that too. So, because he made the first move and got there. But anyway, got the loss there. We go to the Champions League. I mean, I said to my cousin last night, and I said it before the international break. I want to be one of these people right now. I said the next 3 games after we come back from the international break, we got Tottenham, Bayern Munich, and Chelsea. We'll win all 3. That's how much confidence I have in this team right now, and the way that we smoke, mate. The first 20 minutes of that game in the morning this morning against Bayern, I thought we played it well. We played it smart, felt them out, see how they play, let them come on to us. They had like 70% of the ball, and I thought, okay, all right, I'm waiting here. And then when we had our turn to go, foothold in the game, Declan Rice starts to pop up, Eze in the areas. I thought Saka's first half was a bit, couldn't hit a pass, wasn't holding it up as much, and then second, when we scored that goal, and then they score that one with the 17-year-old. What's his name? Carl, whatever his name, mate. He's going to be a special player, I must add. He will be a special player within maybe this year or the years to come, definitely. Lewis Scully got cooked all game. He was the only blemish on a performance where I thought was one of the most dominant performances I've seen from an Arsenal team against a big, big team in a long, long while. Coming up against Bayern Munich, who's undefeated up until that point in all comps, unbeaten in the last 18 games. I thought we should have won the game 6-1, 7-1, to be honest. The second half was complete, comprehensive, and utter this domination. We destroyed them in the second. I never felt like we were going to lose that game or they were going to score again. Like, I don't know if any of you guys watched it, but mate.
I was watching our game, obviously. I watched the highlights. Harry Kane times 100 this season for Bayern. He's been dropping into CDM, right? He's dropping everywhere. But against that Arsenal team, and you can pretty much echo what we were saying earlier, it's so well set up that he couldn't really get time on the ball too much. Which, if he's got time on the ball, forget about it. He'll hit a pass. He's incredible, and I miss him more than anything, especially considering our striker options. But you couldn't get a foothold, and it's it was
the way that Bayern they play like a man-to-man system, so they really press high
correct.
up onto you, so they're all over you. And I think we had to adapt how they played.
Exactly.
We haven't played anybody that have played like that all year, all season. So the way we adapted, and I was listening to Declan Rice actually after the game, and he's like, we're just trying to get our reference points. And then like the way he speaks he's quite tactical in the way he analyzes the games, even after the game. And he doesn't give too much away, but yeah, he was saying that we had to get our reference points right. Arteta was screaming at him like, you got to always be talking to each other against his Bayern Munich team because the way that they move. And I guess they move in a similar way to us. But yeah, that second half, we blew them away. I was blown away at how good we were. And the way that we made Bayern look, I thought we made them look second rate. Vincent Kompany was all right. He was angry. He was very, very angry. And Declan Rice, I mean, this bloke, the anticipation to read the ball in the game, and that for that second goal, which when he brought on Calafiori and Noni Madueke for Saka, which I thought it was a good change because Saka looked tired. He started that first 25 minutes in the second half, phenomenal. Came out. And he just intensity went up a level, asked a bit more of himself, and he got it. But the anticipation from Declan Rice in that second goal, mate, that's why you pay the money. That's why you pay the money. And we got him for 1/10 of the price that he's worth. He's worth $1 billion. He's the best midfielder in the world at the moment, at this present time, current form, best. There's probably Caicedo who's second, but best box to box. He puts him on a dime. This bloke's like DHL. Like his delivery is ridiculous. It's fuck.
Even when he's got the ball, like you can't really take it off him. He shields it well and he protects it. So when he's got the ball, like obviously what you were saying was 100% true. But when he's got the ball, I feel like even in our game, like we could just wait. You got to wait for him to pass it, or just.
He's a strong runner too. He can run with the ball at his feet, which is. He's quite deceiving in that way. Like you don't think he's a good dribbler, but with ball at his feet, you can't get the ball. He's kind of like, I don't know. There's like back in the day, I put him in the same category as like different types of player, but you know that Yaya Toure, how he could go through the midfield with the ball, not as super glued to the feet, but you know what I mean. But he can keep it within the grasp and not give it away. I think. Yeah, he blew me away. He's just phenomenal. Every time he gets out on the field, it just gets better and better. And his deliveries are just genuinely world class. And as you saw last year against Real Madrid, the free kick, I mean, top corner, poster stamp type material. Manuel Neuer flapping about, arguing that he should have got a free kick. Mate, just give it up, mate. This bloke's playing like a centre back. Did you see for the last goal against Martinelli? Eze plays the ball over the top.
Manuel Neuer,
what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? So now I was a fantastic performance in the morning. I thought that's probably one of the best Arsenal performances I've seen in. I'd go as far as saying in the last 10 to 15 years, to be honest.
Wow, that's
one of the strongest I've seen. And I watch a lot of sports, and I watch every game of us. But yeah. Phenomenal from us. It was a sliding doors moment. We owed them big time too.
Bayern in the Champions League. Yes,
mate, Bayern own us. Bayern own us. 5-1, 5-1 here, and all this. And we owed them one. So good on them. I thought we should have scored more. I thought the scoreboard flattered Bayern Munich. Should have been 5-6, 7-1 in the end. So that's all I got. I could keep going and going. I mean, they need Interpol. There's 11 Bratsworth sausages sitting on the side of fucking the Emirates, mate. They need to go grab them and pull them straight out. Pull them straight out because they've been dog shit. I could go a bit more, but I'm not. I'm gonna. If you want to see it, go on my story in the TJP story. But
yeah,
do we go to Tottenham? Tottenham's display.
We had against Yeah, we had one of the weirdest games you'll ever see against PSG, which I was shitting myself for. At away 5-3 loss, which is a crazy scoreline, and it's a bit odd and a little bit concerning that we're conceding in a Thomas Frank team 4 goals and now 5 goals midweek. That's very concerning because again we played. I called it a 5-back, but we kind of had Archie Gray in there as a more of an agile third defender, so that was good to see. But I think honestly, it's positives besides the fact that we conceded 5 goals. It's positives that we're trying to advance the ball. And I know, as sad as that sounds, it's positive that we're trying to find those hard passes. It's positive that we tried to keep possession and make something out of it. Colin Moani, that was his best game for the club. I think he has to start he has to be our starting striker from now on. He just offers so much more than Richarlison. Bergvall has to start in midfield too. Again, just a dynamic player that can create things. But yeah, look, it's positive. I didn't expect to win, so I'm not that disappointed, but we were 1-0 up and then 2-1 up. So it was a weird game, and eventually we lost it because we were just so sloppy. We were just really sloppy. It was almost as if we tried to flick the switch too much from what we did against Arsenal and try and be way more, attacking, and it stuffed us up a few times. But
I'm surprised you scored. I'm surprised you scored 3 in Paris.
Me
you haven't
too.
even scored 3 at the Emirates in the past 2-3 years.
No,
I never translates though. And never.
No, never. And I always say that every game is different. You got to treat it, on its merits. But how many times you see that a team gets pumped like that, and then they go away against a big team and they turn it back around? You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's a better performance by you. You lost the game 5-3, but
it is better.
Yeah, the way you played was better.
Yeah, it is better. I just hope we can build off it. I just pray, because otherwise, then it's not. Then it's useless. If we can build on it against Fulham at the weekend, then it's something. And I hope that Thomas Frank can see what these players have done and fix them in on a more regular basis.
Oh, we'll touch on to that. You got Fulham this weekend at home. Fulham sit 15th. It's a London derby.
I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, 14 points. You've got 18. So I don't know. What do you make of it? Just quickly, and then we'll touch on the Chelsea game and wrap it.
Yeah, I'd say it is a must. I'd say it is a must win. I think for the fans, I've seen a lot of. Bo, you were talking before about how ridiculous it is to see Slot out. Well, there's been a lot of Frank out, especially after that Arsenal game, which is ridiculous to me. And a lot of we should have kept Ange this whole time. All the revisionism. It always happens with us. Poch back. It always happens. But yeah, we definitely do need to win. It's as simple as that. And I hope that I want to see Bergvall start, and I want to see Colin Moani start, and I want to see Xavi Simons start, and I want to see what we can build from them. Inconsistent.
And you want to see a win.
I want to see a win. Yeah, as sad as that sounds, I want to see a win because I'm hurting at the moment.
All right. I'll start off with the prediction. I'm going to go Tottenham 2-1.
Yeah.
Bo?
3-0 Tottenham.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I'll go 2-1 Tottenham. 2-1.
Nice. Oh, there it is. That's a Tottenham take. That's the Arsenal take from that. There's a big title, top of the table clash. We'll end it with this: Arsenal v Chelsea, or should I say Chelsea v Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. Is it Monday morning, 3 a.m.?
3:30.
All the big games.
Another one. I'm going to be into work at 6
time, man.
Mate, again, I'm doing the back-to-back. I'm doing the back-to-back again. Yeah, Jesus. 3:30 at the Hickens Hotel. If you want to see Marzi Bar and Paul and Michael will be there as well. We'll be there. Here we go. Michael Simos, Mars, if you beat Chelsea in the league.
It's incorrect.
Would be a miracle if they bottle it, but I don't see it with the list.
So, can I comment on that?
Let you start. Yeah, go. Take it away.
Chelsea aren't the only ones in that conversation. If you're going to bring up if they beat us, which I think Arsenal will, right? If City win, right now the gap is 6 points. If City win, the gap's just 7 points. So it's not much of it doesn't really alter the gap huge. Like it's not like they're going out to a 9 or 10 point lead, right? Having said that as well, we have also seen teams, namely Liverpool's done it as well, and City at one point, who had been out by 3 games and it gets drawn back, right? This is the Premier League. despite what some people might think, where this isn't FIFA where you're 4 or 5 games ahead and you're going to win the league, right? And you just simulate the rest. That's not how this works, right? See, Zach knew exactly. He does it. See, right? So
That's
the only time he sees Tottenham win a league when he's 4-5 and he's playing.
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
On novice, amateur.
Oh no.
Despite what people might think, we are still only like 12 or 13 games into the season. Yeah. We've still got 20 games.
Fuck.
More.
27.
Right?
Or 20,
Yeah.
26, sorry.
Right? No, yeah. So for anyone to say that it's done now is just pure delusion. That's all it is. Even at a 9-point gap, it's delusion. There's no one, you cannot call it off because all it would take is for Arsenal to drop 2 games one way or another, and it is very possible that it can happen, as much as it is for any other team that might be on top in that position, and we're back on. We're a game out, and that's it. And then the pressure's on again. So it's as simple as that. And how many times you've seen that joke go around, especially amongst Arsenal fans and AFTV, and that trust the process and all that, and then it just collapses, right? So, and we've had it at Chelsea. Man City had it as well, despite their run and everything like that. They've had drop-off points where they've then had to come back and rekindle that lead and so on and so forth. But look, on the outside for this game, really Arsenal should win. But as it stands right now, this might end up being... I don't think we're going to really... I think Arsenal will dominate the game, right? But I'm just worried that our defense can't get one up on their forward line. I think Arsenal's going to be too creative and too unpredictable going forward that our defense is just going to be like, what the hell do we do here? Do you know what I mean? So I would like Fofana to start this game with Chalobah. I think I'd prefer that at this point. Caicedo will be back. Okay. So that's obviously a big plus. That's actually going to be a good battle in the midfield there to see how you guys deal with him, because he stops a lot for us, right? Who knows? We might go out there and play. And look, I don't see it happening, but we might go out and go Santos and Caicedo side by side, 2 CDMs, and then play Enzo ahead of them. We don't know, right? We'll see how it goes. But honestly, I think I don't want to go into this too much, but I think Arsenal wins probably 2 or 3-1.
Okay.
And I think we score first. I think we a little bit of a scare. You guys will then settle in, and then I think it might be a little bit of a run a train over us and expose us for not... Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. But expose us to maybe in a way, but just to really say that, okay, you go and beat Barca, right? It really, like I say, it doesn't translate. You know what I mean? And Barca's not on Arsenal's level at the moment anyway. But what I wanted to say is, and I think I asked you this question last week, right? 6-point lead at the moment. If for whatever miraculous reason we beat you on the weekend, you don't feel any pressure? Okay.
No.
Done.
Because this team's built to win now.
I'm not going to overanalyze a preview because this could be, like I say, it could go the way it's been going for you guys and you just come out and make us look like proper shit. Or if we come out and play the way we have been playing with all the confidence and actually live up to the potential that we have on the field in millions, right? Then maybe it might be a good game. We might see a draw.
Maybe. I was thinking that I want you guys to come out and play football, because if you come out and play football, I'm fairly confident. As we saw against Bayern Munich, what can happen is that but then it can go the other way. And if you
if we do what we did,
if you do the Tottenham mold and go the 2 pivots, I think it's a dangerous game because we just go around. Then we'll slowly find the gaps and we'll exploit the gaps in between.
Correct.
And pick up the half spaces with Eze. Also, Zubimendi will hold, but he can pick up those half gaps as well as Declan Rice. And then if it gets to corners and set piece situations, or we've got enough artillery, we're that bulky now all over the ground. Where it's the strongest Arsenal team I've ever seen. Bar the Invincibles, but I think it'll be a great clash. I think Maresca will go for it. I don't think I'm not going to say he's got
He has
nothing
no reason
to
not
lose.
to.
Yeah, but I'm going to say I feel like he
He's
has
got no reason
nothing
to.
to lose, so I think he's going to go for it.
100%.
It'll be probably cagey that first 20 minutes, and then the game will slowly open up, and then it goes cagey again those last 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending on what the score is. But look, I'm looking at maybe Martinelli will probably start this week, because Trossard went off, so with a knock. So I think Martinelli will start, or maybe Madueke might start on the left and Saka on the right. So I think it's going to be a cracking match. Maybe Gabriel might be back, maybe, but I don't think so. And Gyökeres, they've said to be back. I also don't see that. So look, we're getting our artillery back up top. Cole Palmer, I heard. So that if he's in, that's a handy inclusion. But
I don't
think
know
so.
about that because a
I don't think so.
toe, it sounds stupid, but a
Yeah.
toe, it's not easy to come back from.
Nah, like those turf toes and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it turf toe?
Yeah, I think it's something
He
like that.
whacked
Yeah.
it at
That's
home,
killer.
and
The toe,
he
goes
just,
all the way
on
back
that,
like that.
just on that thing that you just said about if we take it on, the only worry I have there is I'm all about it. I go die swinging, you know what I mean?
But you can't go gun ho against us.
No, so this is the thing. No. I'm not talking go ultra attacking. I'm saying if we take the game on and not just sit back, which is exactly what we should be doing, right? You do not want to play at home and sit back and just invite the pressure with Arsenal. Absolutely not. But if we do take it on, I don't think we're well oiled enough to cover our asses. So they're going to have to find some happy medium. And I feel like our goals are going to come from individual brilliance, like an Esteval or some sort of ball that catches you out on the off chance or something like that, which is incredibly hard to do. At the end of the day, I think you've got every base covered. We don't. But I still think it's going to be, I think what you just said is spot on. There's going to be those couple of cagey moments and then the rest will play out.
Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna keep with my prediction and say that we win all three after the international break against all three big opposition. I'm gonna go. What am I gonna go? You know what? Let Zach go first. Sorry.
Well, yeah, this is obviously this is the worst two teams, respectfully. So this is a hope both teams lose kind of situation. But in saying that, I'm gonna go 1-0 Arsenal.
1-0 Arsenal. Okay. I think Bo, I'll let you go.
I already said.
Oh yeah, you already said.
I said
what did you go?
2 or 3-1 Arsenal.
2 or 3.
And I think it'll come late. Like it's going to be it'll be a 1-1 for a while, sort of thing. Like I mentioned earlier with the other game.
It'll be a late minute. Yeah.
But I feel like once you get a second, you'll go and get a third.
Oh, before I end it, look, Sam, how are you? A fellow Chelsea supporter. How you going?
How are you? How are we?
Yeah, well. How's everything? Good.
Sing the song.
Sorry, which
sing
song?
the song. Go on, sing it.
Esteval, I like it. It's so good.
Yes.
You know what? Miles Lewis Scully won't be playing because he got dusted in the morning. It's a good learning curve for him. Probably his worst game he's ever played for us. So good learning.
I heard Lamine is still in Cucurella's back pocket.
Being good, Cucurella. Being very, very good.
One of the best lockdown jobs that I've seen. So well done to him.
What do you make of this week's game against the Gooners or the Gunners?
It's gonna be a big game. It's probably, I can't remember a clash between Chelsea and Arsenal in the Premier League as big as this for a long time.
That's good.
Good point.
Probably have to go back 20
Diego Costa, stuff like that.
I know we played in the Europa League final, but it's not. I mean, it wasn't a massive deal. So
for the Premier,
respect the Europa League. Come on. It's a big competition.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be a cracking game. To be honest, I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. Personally, I mean, I've been a bit more optimistic than maybe some people are, but I think you guys are on hot form right now, and I think a point for us will be a good result if we can restrain you guys from getting all 3 points. But I mean, you're looking very dangerous, especially this morning. The way you were able to just pile the pressure on Bayern early on in that second half and just force some goals out of them, I think was pretty impressive. So it's going to be a cracker.
Yeah. What was I thinking? Oh, well, I think both teams play 3 games within the 7 days, so
Yeah.
you'll probably see it. I think you know what? I'm gonna rejudge it, but I'm gonna go. I think it'll start off as a hot game and it'll peter out just purely because of legs.
Yeah.
And usually find that after the champion. I mean, you've travelled to 3-0 win against Barcelona, strong performance. Us 3-1 against Bayern, and not chasing a lot of the ball, but you're working hard in these games against quality opposition mentally as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Arsenal.
Clean sheet.
I was gonna go either a 1-0 or a 2-0, and it's 1-0 until late, and then you push forward and probably get one on the counter, something like that. I'm gonna go with 2-0. I'm gonna go with 2-0, but I think it'll be a good game to watch. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't reckon you hold us to clean sheet.
you don't think so?
No, not at
Okay.
the bridge.
All right. Wager or what? I like it.
Yeah, 100%. Let's go. What do you want?
I don't know. What
Fitty?
do you want? Huh?
Fitty?
Yeah, go, Fitty. 100%.
On
I'm
a
a
clean
betting
sheet.
man on a clean sheet.
Yeah, done. All right.
Fitty on
I
a
don't
clean
need to shake
sheet.
your hand.
I think we're scoring.
Thank God I didn't put a wager last week. Fuck.
Bro, you can't wager anything. You'll lose everything.
I know. I'm never doing it
You'll lose
again
your
now.
body.
Okay.
I want your kidney. Zach, I want your kidney so I can sell it. So when I go over to watch us win the league in May, I want your kidney, bro. I want your kidney. It's all on Tottenham.
To Japan to
Well, they
sell.
ripped out my heart anyway. So
Did you boys see how they put all those people in a box on Sky Sports? They
I saw that.
yes.
Yeah, I did see
they
that.
couldn't
Yeah.
show them the score. Honestly, they
Yeah.
probably had a better
And the
experience.
Tottenham fans generally thought they had like 3 goals.
Yeah,
But,
you know what it was?
It's
They
just-
saw Sai in an attacking position, like, oh my God.
mate, if
Yeah.
that happened
Not
in
us.
City, fuck, that would be.
Not at this club, sorry.
Rocco
Yeah.
Moro's gone Chelsea 2-1 at the bridge. Yeah, it might be. I know
You
Arsenal
never know.
going
It's such a weird one to predict. I don't know.
playing
In
well.
terms of like a big 6 fixture, yeah, it's a London derby, but it's not like an upper echelon big 6. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, I'd say it's lower half. Like, you've got your derbies, of course, but I'd say it's a lower
Unless
half.
it was 10 years ago when Diego Costa was going at it with Koscielny and that back in the day.
Oh, Koscielny, what a defense.
was-
Nah, I got to disagree. They're literally the top 2 teams in the league right now. It's as big as it gets.
I think he means on like, is it like heritage? Do you mean it like that or no?
No, I'm saying since then. Like, I'm saying
Oh,
in
okay.
the last few years, yeah, no, I fully
I
agree with you. I'm saying the last few years.
I don't think we've beaten Arsenal in the league for a while. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably been 4 years or something like that. I reckon.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
You're probably spot on. Football heritage.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no, they're going to be an absolute cracker, this one. I'll actually have a
Mhm.
look. I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know when the last time you beat us in the league. Here we go. No, you beat us.
Would have been when
No.
Lukaku signed. I reckon.
Or was it in the cup? Didn't we beat him in the League Cup?
I remember we beat them at the Emirates when Lukaku scored.
2021.
Yeah.
Wow.
whatever.
4 years, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Spot on,
2-0.
Sam. 4 years, you said.
2-0.
It's been a
there you
while.
go. All right.
So, yeah, that's going to be, I think it'll be a tasty game. It'll be engaging. I'm going 2-0. So you're 2-1. I'm 2-0. And the wager is on a $50 wager to keep you a
It's
clean
basically
sheet.
both teams to score, and I'm saying yes, and you're saying no.
So I should just go and hedge the bet, right? And put the bet on. Put a $50 on
Double?
see. So you go. There you go.
Well,
See
wait,
what
no,
I-
you'll win more out of Sportsbet than you'll win out of me. So
100%.
gamble responsibly. We do not
Yeah,
condone it.
always gamble responsibly. I've given you 3 from 3. Mine's obviously 2-0. I'm going to say who do you think's scoring against us? Because if you think you're scoring,
Enzo.
I was thinking Enzo, but I wouldn't. I'm thinking of Pedro Neto, like similar to last year. He scored against you guys. I reckon he could pop up.
If it's a 2 or 3-1 and it's just 1 goal for us, I'd say Enzo.
all right. I was going to say if he was
Yeah,
back,
that's a good pick too, of course. But sorry.
if King Kai was back, I would have said yeah. But if Matt, all right, put it this way: if Madueke plays, he scores.
Yeah,
No.
and you've been very good with those predictions. Very,
I
very good.
disagree. I don't think he will.
You don't think he'll play or he won't score? Both.
No, I don't think he'll score.
Okay.
That guy,
And
that guy struggled at Stamford Bridge as it is.
That's true.
Yeah, but
You
you
know
coming
what, though?
after now. You come to the best in the world at the moment. Come on, man.
Playing
If
at Stamford
Esteval
Bridge.
can score against that Arsenal defense, talk about a way to really bounce off his current form. That would be not a crowning moment, but it'd be very big. So if Chelsea do score, which I don't see happening, but if they do, huge.
Did you
Huge
see?
for the team.
If you go watch the TNT interview that he had, or I think it was, or might have been Paramount, he gave a little bit to Chelsea in his little interview after. He gave a look. So he's going to be on one. Trust me.
Right.
Yeah, of course he does. But yeah, tasty schedule. Yeah.
You know what it was with him? With him, it was. I think they tried to ease him in too slowly. I think he felt like, and many fans felt like he was ready to fire, give him more start time, give him more games. And I think they tried to ease him in too much. And when he did play, they're giving him 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 30 minutes there. And it was so inconsistent with how much time he was getting that he didn't have a chance to
integrate
really
properly,
get going. You know what I mean? Whereas with you guys, I think, well, I mean, he hasn't played a shitload for you, but he's getting that opportunity there to actually shine, and in big games too. So, I mean, but I don't know. Like, I got to say, our home record of scoring has been pretty good. So I know it's Arsenal, but I still think we score.
I just think the past 3 games that we've put up, we've copped goals, and I think this is the one where he goes, Mikel Arteta goes, I want a clean sheet this one. This is the clean sheet one. There's always one. So that's my feeling. Peter V, before we leave, also has a potential to do the treble this year. Last time was done by Man U 99. Wasn't it done by City? No.
Yeah, City 23.
City 20, yeah.
City won the treble.
Yeah, they did a Champions League. They did the Cup. The League Cup, or was the FA Cup? I think it was the League Cup.
League.
Yeah, League.
There was a time they won the league as well.
Yeah.
As in the League Cup.
Correct.
But they won so much, I can't keep up.
Yeah, fuck them. 115 Haaland FC. I took my son to go watch Chelsea play Glory. A few years ago here in Perth. Bo, did you come over for the game?
Was it Chelsea? No, the only time I've watched Chelsea, I went to Sydney with a mate when they first ever came to Australia. And we did a couple of days there, but no, not to the Perth one.
Everton, Newcastle, guys, thoughts? If it's at Everton, that's a good game, actually.
That'll be a
Newcastle
cracker
for me.
Yeah, and go Newcastle 1-0.
If they could stifle the
something
creativity of Grealish and your Ndiaye's and your Dewsbury Halls, and Newcastle all the way.
Boys, you want the trivia questions?
Yes,
Please,
you got 2.
We missed out.
Before we end it, you got 2.
I've got 2 of these for you, Mars. You know what I mean? All right. Who was the first goalkeeper to provide an assist in the Premier League? So, first ever goalkeeper to be recorded with an assist for a goal.
Going back a while here.
Yes, sir.
Fuck, is it like 90s?
We'll start with Sam.
Is it
We're going
90s?
back 90s? Yeah, we're going to have to go back 90s at least.
Or early 2000s.
I don't even know many keepers.
This isn't an easy one. It's not an easy one. So, but
Bet you some like dead shit, like Jaskalainen or something like that.
Nah.
I didn't even know
all right, it wasn't him, but that's a
David
name.
James or someone like that. David Seaman. I don't know.
Right, Zach, who you got?
That's the worst shout.
Fuck. I know who the first goal was, but assist
The first goal ever in the Premier League
from a goalie.
Oh, from a goalkeeper. Okay, yeah, no. This is an assist.
Let's go Van der Sar. Fuck it. I don't know. Just a random
All right,
goalie.
Mars.
Who was good with their feet? I'm just thinking there was Schmeichel, good shot stopper. He was okay with his feet. I bet you it was someone like he got taken by the wind or something. I'm gonna go like someone like Fabian Barthez.
I used to love him. You both had the right team, just the wrong keeper. It was Peter Schmeichel.
Oh.
And you said his name too. Shit.
Yeah,
You said his name, and I said
it was either one of them.
Yeah.
It was either one of them. I was thinking Barthez. Yeah, fuck, Schmeichel, Barthez. Yeah. Okay.
Second,
the next question.
Which player holds the record for the most Premier League appearances as a sub?
Great. What a
Now,
question.
if you really think about this is quite easy. If you really think about it, it stands out a lot. But you have to kind of know what happened later in his career. Yeah.
Gareth Barry's got the most, correct? Just in general.
I have a thought. I don't know if this is. I'm thinking of another stat, but I'm going to go with Ryan Giggs. I don't know if that's true though.
Could be. Or what has he got? 700.
That was my guess as well. He played till he was like 40.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's still playing now, bro, in his head.
The crazy
He's in
shit.
a corpse. Oh,
That was my guess as well.
Are you going to stick with it?
Yeah.
Marzi?
I give it to Giggsy to the end of the season. Good old Andy Tate. I should start ripping those up and putting them up too, like Claude.
Yeah, get them up.
Got a title charge.
Tactically. Fuck. It could be Giggs. I mean, he played like 8 million games. Not
Or is that
Lampard.
too hard? Or not
I don't know if I'm thinking. I think he's got the most assists.
It could very well be Giggs. It could. You never know.
Oh, that's a great guess, Rocco Moore, actually. Great guess.
Milner's played a few, hasn't he?
Brilliant guess. Yeah, Milner could be.
I put in the fucking chat. I wasn't even looking.
That's a good guess.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go with the boys here and go Giggs.
Rocco Mora with his Google search got it right.
Oh,
Hell, I've said it twice and I've gone the wrong way. Now go with the gut feel. Go with the gut feeling. Can you
There you go.
To be honest,
that's a great question. You know what?
Yeah,
That's fair play.
Liverpool. What else?
We don't cheat here on Glory
Man City. What is it? Did he play Leicester? No, Brighton. No.
I didn't get the actual stats for both of them because I had it on my the notes from last week. So
okay,
I can't tell you this. You can just look them up. There you go.
It was Milner, Brighton, Leeds, City, Liverpool.
Yeah, Brighton, Leeds. Yeah, Leeds as well. Yeah.
And
he played
that's what I mean by
800. Yeah, it's just
old. About it in his later years, it was all day subs. Like,
literally.
Yeah, 100%.
Late on in the Premier League to see out the game. That's what it was.
Yes.
Shot the 3 points.
Anyway, it's been another episode of Glory Hunters. Make sure you hit the like button. Join us in the comments below. Hit the subscribe. And is it Michael or was it who said it before? Xavier M. Top Rope Wrestling is on its own channel. The link is in the description below. So if you get across to that, if you love your wrestling, get onto that. There'll be plenty of content from myself, Bo, and Andy from the Ankle Sore podcast, who loves his wrestling. I didn't know he was such a nuff. I did, but he's a full-time glazer.
Yeah.
He's a glazer. Out of all people who I thought wouldn't glaze and would give it to triple fraud, he's not I thought he wouldn't be working for Krispy Kreme. But
very true.
Also, you had Unfiltered last night with not last night, the night before. What I don't even know what day it is anymore, bro. It is Tuesday. Oh yeah, AC Milan won against Inter. Dallas Cowboys won against Philadelphia. 3 derbies in the morning, and they all won. I can't believe I've never seen that.
Morning as well.
Yeah, good. I can't in your asses. I can't stand those dogs. Put it in their mouths. Who else? What else do we got? Oh, and there'll be an emergency meeting. I'm sure we'll get another one. There'll be some more rage bait and people losing it. So if you want to join that, make sure you stay tuned. And we're doing something big this weekend. Might be some pictures up. Who knows? But you'll be informed. And if you don't see it this weekend, you'll see it very, very soon at the start of the year next year. So, yeah, you've been on TJP again. Thank you to Harrison as well. Sam for jumping in late. He loves his Chelsea too. Cody Walker. We're going to dub him the new Cody Walker. Zach.
I've been training.
Zach turning up with that dusty team again, always like usual. Well done. Always shows face, even though his team's dog shit because they always get battered everywhere they go. Michael Simos big on WWE. Well, go across.
Top Rope Wrestling. Here it is.
Get on it. I'm sure you'll see Zach on there as well this year or coming up. We're going to get some people on. If you love your wrestling, you can join us too. Bo, love your work. I'll see you across the channels as always. And again, people in the chat, love you and leave you and up the Arsenal.
UTC, baby.
Up the Chelsea.
Fuck Tottenham.